They're riddled with earthquake faults, and so that needs to be remediated. The reason that residential developers, that had 3 residential developers go out there to try to develop that site in the previous times, all 3 of them decided that they could not develop it safely because of those challenges: hydrology and the earthquake faults on the valley above it. So, and this is I wanted to introduce you to Chris Lobo. Chris Lobo, why don't you tell them who you're here to represent?
Thanks, John. My name is Chris Lobo, and I represent the Warren Band of Michigan Indians. I'm the Director of Government Affairs. I'm here with the community here to protest this atrocious potential project going here on the site. I can't think of a worse location for this project to go. Relative to this community, it's the most historical community in the state of California. If you just think a little bit about it, you have the most historic place called the Mission San Juan Capistrano. You have the oldest continuously used street in California called Los Rios. The oldest continuously used house, the Rios Adobe, since 1794. Our oceans, our community, the most historic community, would all be in danger for a multitude of reasons. Evacuation centers are limited to a great deal of fault. The flood channel here, the fire. I have parents who live right over the hill who are 91 and 89 years old. That's not going to happen. This is an extremely hazardous fire area right up that hill into Laguna Niguel, which is, by the way, named after a village site. It's the only city in Orange County that's named after a village site as well. So San Juan Capistrano at this location cannot be a more of a worse location. It also happens to be right within our village site of Patulitum. Patulitum is our mother village. We have over 250 villages through the history of time with the tribe. This is our mother village. And when you talk about a village, you're talking about 250. This was one of the very largest villages within the Aboriginal territory of the tribe. It goes back thousands of years right here in Orange County. This would greatly impact this area if there was a fire. The waterway, the mitigation that it would take if there was a fire, the runoff that it would take, it would go right downstream over the village into the ocean, right through that channel. So imagine Dana Point Harbor, the new restoration of the harbor being impacted. Imagine Aliso Creek area, all the way from up and all the way down, what it would do financially and economically to the city of San Juan Capistrano, its tourism, its hospitality, its food and beverage. Every aspect of this city would be greatly impacted. And for what? For greed, for money. I cannot think of a worse place for this project. The project itself is a good project. The project itself in this location could not be worse. Thank you very much on behalf of the Juan Capistrano CA.